Hi, guys, and welcome back, everybody, to another episode, to another series with me. My name is Saskia Mala. I'm your host. I'm your speaker today. I'm an expert for menstrual health in women through hormonal healing and nervous system regulation using the tools of Ayurveda and yoga, where I have a diploma in. So let's straight start. And we're here where we keep it real and relatable. Let's get straight started. So today is like, did you know? This is freaking crazy. Did you know that your menstrual health is actually a reflection of your overall health? And even more, that by taking care of your periods to be perfectly squeaky clean and amazing and pain free, you can prevent Alzheimer, multiple sclerosis, diabetes, and many more other diseases. This is so mind blowing. I even have another episode, another video coming up for you guys where we will just dive into the connection between your womb and your brain health, because it's mind blowing. Okay, let's straight dive into that. So first of all, today we're exploring is like, why is your period so much more than just a bleed? Because it really, really is. We will dive into this, how you can a little bit see like your period is off and why you can see that, what that means to your overall health, and especially where the deep, profound, mind-blowing connections are. So first of all is like, your period is not only these couple of days where you're bleeding. Your menstrual cycle happens every single day, every hour, every minute. And when you have your period specifically, especially those couple of days before where we often have a lot of symptoms, and these couple of days of the bleed itself, and these few days after also where we sometimes feel really groggy and tired, right? These days, they are influenced and are in reflection of what is happening the entire time in your entire body, not just your reproductive system, okay? Your menstruation is an incredible vital function. First, you survive. That's where your heart, your lungs, etc. work in. And then you take care of survival of our species. This is where your womb and your menstrual health is coming in, okay? So it's the second most important function that nature gave our body. That is your menstrual health. And there's still people walking around like, yeah, I'm not having my period, but like, whatever, I don't miss her. Like, nobody misses your period, sure. But girl, that means the second most important function of your system is not given. What the fuck? Like, that means we have like 100 different functions that nature gave to us. If the second one already is not happening, guess what? All the others are neither. Okay, so just to make that sure here, you really, really, really need your ovulation and your periods to be on a regular level. Otherwise, something really crucial is going wrong in your body. And that's the thing. So, as your menstruation is not working, that means the state of your menstruation is a reflection of all your primary functions in your body. When something in your menstruation is not going on, right, that means something already previously in the chain in your organs, be it your brain, be it your heart, be it your lungs, your liver, your pancreas, your kidney, something there is tremendously off. And that's then why something in your menstruation is off. So menstruation is like a follow-up consequence that something else in the body is tremendously interrupted, inhibited. Okay, today I'm not diving super deep into like how to read your period report. Also, that video will come up, so make sure to subscribe to my channel because there's amazing content in the hall for you guys. Okay, and you can read your period report specifically, every single detail, how it's cramping, where it is cramping, the color, the duration, the moods you're having before, all these things. How is your energy level after? What are you craving? Sweet, sour, salty? All these things can give you a very clear indication of what is going right and what is going wrong with your period. And if you don't want to wait for that, you can go down below and hop into SOS PMS. It's a little 3-day mini course program from my side where I help you heal your own premenstrual syndrome and where we exactly go into reading the entire period report. What does it mean for you and how you can go into empowered self-healing with holistic medicine? Just check out the link below. Now, so today we go into how you can prevent other diseases by working with your menstruation and why that is so. So it's a little bit of a geek, but a super exciting episode today. So First of all, your hormonal balance is super important, right? Your menstrual cycle is mostly in synchronicity or like in symbiosis of your hormones, estrogen and progesterone. You really need to know them as women. Estrogen is the stuff that gets you super horny during ovulation, where every number 2 looks like a number 10. Okay. And progesterone, that's what's happening lower coming to your menstruation. That's the things that make you come into like nesting, introversion, lower self-healing energies. Okay. Now, what's also really important is that estrogen and progesterone are deeply connected to the rest of your endocrine system, to the rest of your hormones. And the levels of estrogen and progesterone in your body have a clear impact as well on your serotonin, melatonin, and dopamine levels. So you can be chasing dopamine as much as you want. As long as your estrogen and progesterone is not completely balanced, nothing will happen for you. And that's why you feel like super low energy, disempowered, stagnant, etc. This is when your menstrual hormones are off. You cannot access these other amazing hormones in your system that make you feel happy and great in your own skin. Now, this is exactly why your menstruation has such a great impact. So, for example, one of the first benefits of healing your menstruation is your libido. Because of that very delicate symbiosis of estrogen, progesterone with the rest of your system, your libido is closely connected to that. So, by healing your menstruation, not only taking care of your periods, you're actually taking care of your libido, and especially your libido is one of the most important indicators for health. Similar to when like a dog is sick, right? And they stop eating. Everybody's like, are they still eating? Then it's not so bad, right? Oh, the dog stopped eating. Then it's very bad. The same way for a woman in her reproductive age, it's like, is she still horny? No? Ooh, that's bad. Yes, girl. Not having any desire, not having any libido doesn't mean if you have a partner or not. That's a tremendous sign that something is really going wrong. And the only way to fix that, to get your spark and your fire and your juices back, that also means for well lubrication from inside the body, the only way to do so is by healing your menstruation. Now, the next thing, which is really interesting, so many girls struggle with weight gain and they're not addressing the hormones. But this is really, really crucial because your menstrual health is also linked to your weight. Hormones like insulin, which affects the fat storage in your system, is intertwined with your cycle. And that's why women often with having like PCOS or endometriosis super struggle with weight gain and insulin resistance. And so by healing your menstrual cycle, you can actually stabilize your metabolism because it's much easier to maintain your weight and to have a stable insulin cortisol balance because they're very closely tied to each other when you have stable progesterone and estrogen levels. And as well, this will help you prevent diabetes type 2. Yes, having and weak hormonal balance will lead like at one point to weight fluctuations, especially weight gain, because we have bad cravings, but we also have insulin resistance, and this then will lead to type 2 diabetes. So actually to have healthy weight management and to prevent diabetes 2 to happen, healing your menstruation, that's your way to go. And that's the thing. We heal our menstruation. It's not we heal the womb, honestly. It's we figure out, we use the menstruation, what all is going wrong in the body by reading the menstruation. And then we fix the things that happen in the body through lifestyle, through stress management, through nutrition, through certain exercise, depending on your individual body type and your individual disease profile. And then we keep using the menstruation as the report if the things are working or not, because this is a monthly report. This is the fastest report you get every single month. You learn if everything is going well or not. And this allows to have amazing, fast-paced results in your overall health, using the portal of menstruation as a window into reading, accessing, and navigating that. Yeah. Now, the next thing, what is super interesting, what you can get by healing your menstruation means healing your body and using the menstruation as the report to read that is definitely your mental health and your mood stability. Like, I am mind blown. I've been struggling with maniac depression and anxiety for freaking so many years. I cannot even tell you for how many years. And all it took was actually just healing my hormones. And finally, the dissociation, the anxiety, the depression is gone. It was so bad. There was like, I feel like years of my life, I felt like I'm standing next to myself and just seeing myself doing life seemingly should be excited about. So I'm like, yeah, I'm excited about, but actually not. Instead of feeling excitement, inducing thoughts of excitement, being around people and listening to them and being like, oh, do they know I'm not fully present? Oh my gosh, do they know I'm so insecure? And then suddenly completely losing the conversation. All these things can be fixed through your hormones. That is insane. Like, again, anxiety, depression, dissociation, tremendous insecurities can be healed by healing your hormones. Quick check if the camera is running here. Yes, she is. Awesome. Okay. Can be healed by healing your hormones. This is mind blowing. And that is because hormones like estrogen and progesterone influence neurotransmitters such as serotonin, the feel-good chemical. So when your cycle is balanced, your mood is much more stable, reducing the risk of anxiety, depression, and other mental health issues. And yes, there are scientific studies around that prove that. And no, taking hormonal birth control will not fix it. We need to find another way. And little key here, the way actually is your nervous system. So we use the period to read what's the state of the nervous system. And then we work on the nervous system, and that will stabilize the moods. Okay. Now, the next thing, which is so freaking mind-blowing, is the prevention of major diseases, major diseases that might come when you're 80. And now you can prevent them in your reproductive years. And I'm like, already like, what means major disease? We can heal depression and anxiety. What is more major than depression and anxiety? Honestly, like for me, I've been sick a couple of times and this was just freaking the worst, seriously. But we can prevent insane, mind-blowing, major diseases. Let's start, which is really, really crazy, Alzheimer and Parkinson's. Yes. Taking care of your menstrual health in your reproductive ages can prevent Alzheimer and Parkinson to arise. And that is because estrogen is not only a reproductive hormone, so it's not only for making babies, it's also neuroprotective. That means it's protecting the things in your brain. It shields your brain cells from damage. Yes, estrogen does that. And that's why women who maintain balanced estrogen levels throughout their lives, healthy levels, that means by yourself, not with artificial hormones, have a lower risk of developing neurodegenerative diseases like Alzheimer's and Parkinson's later on. There are scientific studies on that. The links will be below, okay? A healthy menstrual cycle today is an investment in your cognitive health tomorrow. Now take care of your reproduction, and later you don't have Alzheimer or Parkinson. Oh, okay. Wow, I'm getting really cringe with this YouTube stuff. I just started and it feels really fun to actually go really into this cringy part. I think that's just part of my character. And finally, there's a space to come out with it. Now, estrogen and progesterone are carried through the blood and into the brain, where they bind to receptor targets on brain cells and alter energy production, neurotransmitter levels, and protein expression. These modifications influence memory, mood, executive functioning, and other cognitive abilities. Listen to that again. These modifications of estrogen and progesterone doing the magic through the blood in the brain influence memory, mood, executive function, and other cognitive abilities. Executive functioning is your ability to pick something up. It's your ability to make your dream become reality. It's your ability to go to the bathroom. Yeah, these are executive functioning. Everything from just eating and pooing to actually making your dream life become reality, yeah, is influenced by the magic power of estrogen and progesterone. And now tell me again, it doesn't matter that I don't have my bleed or whatsoever and that my periods are gone or it's just a few days a week. Tell me that again. Your mood, memory, executive functioning, and other cognitive abilities influenced by estrogen and progesterone. So you know what to do, girl. Heal your hormones, heal your womb, heal your periods, and you're on the go. Now, the next crazy thing, multiple sclerosis, and overall bone health. Listen to that. Estrogen is a key part of metabolism. It promotes the activity of osteoblasts, which are cells that make bone. When a person has low levels of estrogen, they have an increased risk of osteoporosis and fractures. People can prevent bone loss with lifestyle changes, in some circumstances with medication. Yeah. So overall, lifestyle changes are always the first step to take here. And what I just told you means your estrogen is needed to have healthy and strong bones. If your estrogen levels are down or too high up, your bone metabolism is messed up, and you can have multiple sclerosis and osteoporosis and arthritis as well. So you can actually prevent how your skeletal health will develop until you're 100 years old and older for the rest of your life. And now the foundation is laid for how you will age by taking care of your estrogen levels. So no, it's not just your period. It's, will you be able to keep walking and live in the winter without pain in your joints? Will you be able to maintain skeletal density and healthy skeletal bone system? Okay, and then the last one, what is super, super interesting. So actually taking care of your hormonal health, of your menstrual health, can help to prevent cardiovascular diseases and diabetes. We just scratched on the diabetes. Let's go deeper into that. So a study says hormonal imbalances that disrupt your menstrual cycle can also affect your cardiovascular system. For instance, low progesterone levels can lead to higher blood pressure and increased risk of heart disease. Okay, low progesterone levels can lead to higher blood pressure and increased risk of heart disease. Similarly, insulin resistance, often seen with menstrual irregularities, is a major risk factor for diabetes. Healing your cycle can help protect your heart and keep your blood sugar levels stable, reducing the risks for cardiovascular health and diabetes, or cardiovascular disease and diabetes. This is what studies say, okay? So you can decrease the risk of a fucking heart stroke and high blood pressure, not by avoiding butter or something. I totally do not believe in that stuff. Like, I'm all in for really healthy primal diet. And by actually taking care of your menstrual cycle, you can prevent having a stroke and diabetes later on in your life. That's insane. That is insane. So you can actually prevent anxiety, depression, weight gain, diabetes, cardiovascular diseases, multiple sclerosis, arthritis, osteoporosis, Alzheimer, Parkinson, mood swings, poor memory, and just living out your dream in your brain instead of in your reality. All that you can prevent by just taking care of one thing, which is your menstrual cycle. I'm mind blown again and again. That's why I'm working in this field, because I just freaking love it. So now the quick question is just, what can you do to promote your menstrual cycle today? Number one, go down and book your free call with me, where we go into an in-depth consultation how we can right now optimize your lifestyle to promote your menstrual health. Find the link below. And then the next thing is definitely take care of your nutrition. Dial in your nutrition. Women need food. Breakfast, lunch, and dinner every single time, rich in protein, rich in good fats. We need that, and low carbs is also not the best thing for us. High carbs, also not good, but definitely find a healthy amount of carbs, at least 45 grams a day. Yeah, and for breakfast, ideally, the most hormone-friendly breakfast that I can give you on the way now has definitely 30 grams of protein already. Okay, so dial in your nutrition, especially eat enough of your macros. Yeah, eat enough of your protein, fat, and carbs and calories. We definitely need 2,000 calories plus per day. Yeah. The next thing, definitely dial in your sleep. And healthy sleep is absolute key to regulate your hormones and your overall health. And then as well, the next thing, definitely take care of your nervous system. We have to do deep somatic nervous system regulation, coming into a predominant parasympathetic nervous system state. That is crucial and key to have healthy hormones, which means overall health. Yeah. So I hope you really enjoyed this video. I hope that was blowing your mind as much as mine was, and really motivated you to take care of your health. It is super simple if you use the way of managing menstrual health. This is the perfect portal for you to work on. Check the links below. We have SOS PMS where you can go in. It's a 3-day mini course onto healing your premenstrual syndrome. We also have Be Blissfully Open again soon. That's a group coaching program for women to go on a journey with me and 6 other women. So 6 women in total, 5 other women going into deep healing their nervous system, their identity, and their hormones together with me in a group coaching container. And then as well, check out the link below for a free one-on-one consultation with me. I currently have spots open for in-depth 6-month healing programs where we have a personalized call 2 times a week to really make the most out of the 6 month and get you unrecognizable after. That being said, I wish you a super beautiful day. My name is Saskia. I help women heal their hormones and nervous system, and I can't wait to keep talking to you.